So I'm going to give you 5 special times that you and I can make dua. I'll read them out and then I'll try to explain them inshallah. So let's begin. Number 1, the last third of every night in Ramadan. What does this mean? You might need your parents actually to help you, but it's just some simple maths. I want you to work out how many hours there are between Maghrib and Fajr. Then divide that number by 3. So the last thing is, count back from Fajr time that number of hours. So I'll give you an example. If you work out your number and it's 3, so when you divide it by 3, your answer was 3 hours. And Fajr is at 5 a.m. It means for the 3 hours before 5 a.m. you can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anything and inshallah He will grant it for you. So that means you have from 2 a.m. 2 in the morning, all that time from 2 a.m. to 5, 3 hours where Allah will accept your dua inshallah. If this is confusing, and it could be, just remember one thing. 1 hour before Fajr is a great time to make dua. Number 2, let's move on to number 2, and that is at Maghrib time, just before you break your fast. And actually, a Sahabi called Abdullah ibn Umar, he used to get his family before Fajr and they used to sit together and they did nothing but make dua. They used to just ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of all the things that they want. They didn't read Quran, they didn't do anything else. So at Maghrib time, just before you break your fast, is a really good time to make dua. Okay, number 3 then, in sujood when you are praying. I know you know what that one means. Number 4, believe it or not, when it rains. When it rains, it's a special time where Allah blesses our entire planet. And in that time, inshallah, if you ask Allah for all the things that you want, inshallah, He will grant it for you. And last one, between the azan and the iqamah. So between the azan and the iqamah, sit down and ask Allah for all the things that you want. So there you go. These times are gold. You now have 5 times to remember to make dua. And I want you to remember this. Maybe it rains tomorrow or it rains in a week or any time. When it does rain, I want you to remember this video and say, oh, this is a good time to make dua. Yeah? Don't forget, inshallah. There are others too, and inshallah we will learn them in the future.